Hello guys, I'm back, Patrick from the Backyard Science Lab, and today, finally, after the whole summer, I will be doing another video. I haven't had time this summer, but in my little bit of time, I've been thinking of new ideas. And one of the problems is I don't have the material to make those ideas. And I've been experimenting. I made duck cloth, I made a gauntlet out of duct tape, and I made this shield to showcase a window made out of a clear window, sturdy window. But there wasn't anything I could make that was hard and not flexible. So I saw a video today on the King of Random about milk plastic. That's what I will be calling it, milk plastic, because it doesn't have any better name. And let's go to the kitchen stove where we will start making this material. We are over the oven now to make our plastic mold. And I'm going to be using rice vinegar. It doesn't matter what kind of vinegar, I'm going to be using rice vinegar. And this is what I wanted to test today. Lactose milk and 2% milk to see which one makes this plastic the best, or if it has any impacts at all. And you will need a 1 cup measure and a 1 teaspoon measure. So first I'm going to do the 2% milk first. I'm going to pour out 1 cup of milk. Put that in my pan, and I'm just going to heat this up a little bit. Not enough that it's boiling, but just so that it's too hot to touch. So I'll put it on that. And I'll wait for this to heat up, and I will get a stirrer from here. We'll wait. I will come back to you when this is fully stirred and hot. Okay, I'm taking it off of the stove now. It is pretty hot. I'm going to move it over to this place. As I said, you do not want to get it boiling, just a little bit hot. And now I'm going to get 4 teaspoons of vinegar here. Okay, I'm going to stir this up. You can already see it condensing a little bit, but I want it till most of it's clear and there's little white chunks in it. I'll stir this around for a while, and well, actually it looks like it's doing it pretty quickly. So these chunks are what happens when milk is cultured, and that's what we're doing. We're taking the cadmium, something like that, out of the milk, which when it is out of the milk will solidify like this. And then if we put it through a stringer, it will make a form of almost slime, putty, and that will take a week or two, and it will solidify into a hard plastic. I've never done this before, so we'll be doing this together. I think this is pretty much done. It smells horrible in my kitchen now, but we will move to the sink to pour it through the strainer. I'll let this strain out a little bit more. You can already see that little bit of putty there. It's there. It's hot right now. I'll run it under some cold water to cool it off, and that'll help it clump together a little bit more. This feels extremely weird. but we have this plastic. I'll let it, you can put it into between a towel, and I'll come back when I make it, when it's dried a little bit more into a putty consistency. Okay, I dried it off a little bit, got it out of there, and it's not the best to work with. It's more like a crumbly clay, and I've heard other people describe that too. And it's different than I expected it. It is more crumbly than I expected, hard to mold, but hopefully in a couple of days this will turn into more of a hard plastic when it dries. For now, I will make it into, I guess, like a circle. I want to make it quite flat to hope that it dries quicker. And I'll put it somewhere, let it aerate out, and hopefully this will turn into some kind of patty. From the aftermath of this, it smells a lot, but we'll go back over to the oven view and try it with the lactose-free milk to see if that makes any difference. We are back with my lactose-free milk, and we'll try this again to see if it makes any bit of a difference. The lactose-free milk. Of course, again, I will pour 1 cup of this lactose-free milk in my pan. And we'll start heating it up. If you want to do this at home, I put it on medium and it took about 5 minutes to get hot. And we will cut until this is thoroughly warmed. Okay, it is getting pretty hot. I'm going to get it off and move it back over here. Okay, and then I have 4 teaspoons of vinegar. Okay, that is 4 teaspoons of vinegar, and then I'm going to stir it together until some parts of it solidify. Hopefully it does that eventually. Stir it a little bit more, try to make them connect a little bit. Okay, now we'll bring it over to the sink to strain it. Okay, I will dry this off a little bit and put it next to compare it to my 2% milk plastic and see if there's any difference. Okay, I have my 2 milk plastics here, and this one seems much more flat and plasticky already. It is much more like a patty. It holds itself together. This one is much more crumbly. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, this one's definitely, oh, I say that as it breaks, but it's definitely creamier, somewhat creamier. I will, next couple videos, I will check in on this at the end, and in a couple weeks, or a week, something like that, it will be fully solidified into milk plastic. I was in the process of editing right before I was going to post this video, and I was checking back on our plastic putties, and I decided to do a little bit more on this because they've changed a considerable amount. You can see the 2% is very crumbly. It is getting pretty hard. It's getting more hard than the lactose, but it is getting crumblier. And doesn't stick together as well after it's broken. I'm not even going to try to pick it up. But the lactose-free is turning pretty hard. It's more like a rubber right now. When I press into it, it isn't making the shape of my hand. It's kind of springing back up. And it is solidifying. It's not making my hands wet at all. Yeah, it just like, the lactose-free milk is doing a lot better than the 2%. Before I end this video, I would like to thank the King of Random for his video 4 Odd Experiments with Milk, where I first got the idea to make this milk plastic. And if you would like to see when this milk is hard, subscribe, and I will post a video later in a couple of weeks when this is hardened. And like if you like this video. Bye!